That was a fantastic second episode of Witch Hat. And now I do remember that I did read this part. I just didn't remember all the events, but I did remember the whole window scene. And I appreciate magic like this, uh, system like this. Made me think of Luz from Owl House and how she had to do magic a different way from everyone else. Even though the glyphs were in their magic, they just didn't had to draw them out until later. But also the fact that her spell did that because one thing was longer than the rest. Like all the intricacies you could do with magic like that, but it could also become like overly complicated, like Full Metal Alchemist in a way. Except the circles, there was specific circles that did specific things, but unless you knew the truth. Also, them talking about like the world and how magic was known by everybody and that caused issues. But, like it would have caused issues regardless if y'all was just regular humans. You'd have issues. But depending on who tells the story or a story in the world where everyone knows magic, this society would develop to you know already like basically incorporated. It becoming a big issue. No, it's like I mean, if y'all regular humans, development would cause an issue. But they did the good old well in this they wiped people's minds so that the forbidden spells and stuff wouldn't be around. They still have records of it, but it's like doing a post-apocalyptic world without having to do it, like where the world got ended by magic or science or whatever, and we lost that knowledge. In this case, they just erase people's memories and like the world don't have to be destroyed for us to end up back, a little backwards, kind of. But also like drawing the spells on objects makes sense. I mean, it also makes sense that someone would draw it on themselves, but that could really get out of hand and control, which makes sense how why they ended up in this situation. But we're definitely gonna see some people transforming because they drew the spells on themselves. Probably gonna have someone who did too many and the disasters that come with that. I mean, though he was doing like a regular water spell, if she had did it in some way by mistake, it could have been worse than just hitting someone with a big chunk of water, like what happened with her mom. But yeah, I just love the picture book style, but also the eyes. This show has such beautiful and focused on eyes. How much they tell about someone's expression. And really appreciate that. And how they're still letting her sit in her upsetness about what happened. Even though she loves magic, but yeah. Great second episode.